How's it going, everyone? It's August 28th, 2025, Northwest Washington, Zone 8. This is Grand Coulee peach. The one I call Grand Coulee peach was found near Grand Coulee Dam. It may have been a cultivar. I've said this before, I just don't know what it is, so I just gave it a name, and I've been propagating it for about 8 or 9 years. They're a little bit on the small side this year. It's a white peach. They're normally bigger than this. Some bigger ones on there. Also, we have very bad brown rot this year. This year, just a whole lot of these. I know I'm supposed to be picking those off and discarding them, but like 75% of the peaches are already infected, so I just didn't get to it in time this year. I think you're supposed to spray it with copper fungicide before and after bloom, and I just don't have time to do that. But I'm gonna taste this one again. Very juicy. It's a later season peach. Yeah, really good. Can get bitter sometimes. I think if it's shaded too much, or other factors can play a role, but for the most part, it's a really good peach. There's no bitterness in this one. I have had a couple bitter ones one year. I don't know what happened, but this year they're good, but we're just badly infected with brown rot. This is yellow egg plum. It does produce a lot. Yellow egg is one of those plums that just pumps plums out like crazy. They're ripe. We do get this stink bug. There's a bug that bites them like this, and I see a lot of them like that. I don't know, they're like, by the time I get to them, they look like they're dried out, so I'm not sure if that bug is alive or not, but I just rub them off when I see them because they're sucking on the juices. So this is probably also what kind of helps transfer the brown rot from fruit to fruit, because the plums get it pretty badly too. Oh yeah, delicious plum. Every time I come to this corner of the property, the cows come close. And the reason why they come is because I always give them treats. Let's give them this plum. They're gonna fight for it now. Trying to find it. I don't think they found it. What's the commotion? What's the commotion? That's our neighbor's cows. But the reason why they come is because I've been feeding them unripe watermelons. This is my giant watermelon project. This is all one watermelon plant. It's about 20 by 20 right now. Probably longer if I count these long ends. But the trick with this one was I'm taking all the other watermelons off of the vine every single day. And if I miss a day or two, the watermelons on this vine that I'm supposed to be taking off get as big as the ones in this picture. I'm gonna put a picture up in this corner, show you how big the watermelons get in like 2 to 3 days. The size of watermelons I'm ripping off the vine if I don't catch them in time. Like these little guys here. These will get as big as the ones in this photo if I don't get them, if I let them sit for another 2 days. If I let these sit for 2 days on the vine and I don't catch them when they're this small, sometimes they're hidden inside and I don't catch them. I have to go through and do this every day. You can also rip the flowers off, but sometimes when they get really big, I'll rip them off and I'll throw them to the cows and they love it. But yeah, I've taken videos of yellow egg. You guys already know what yellow egg is. Let me show you. So I have a picture of this watermelon when it just started. I think about 2.5 weeks ago is when actually the fruit got pollinated. It's about been 2.5 weeks. This picture was taken 16 days ago, and only about 4 or 5 days before that is when the flower was pollinated. So it just shows you how fast this watermelon is growing. This picture was taken 4 days later after the first one. It just shows you how fast it's gaining size. This watermelon starts on this side and ends on this side. You can kind of see the size. I don't want to remove all these leaves because I kind of placed them there on purpose. I want it shaded. But this watermelon is roughly at 70 pounds already, and we have maybe a month of good weather left, so I'm hoping to hit over 100 pounds with this giant watermelon. This is the Carolina cross. This is all one plant here, and one watermelon per plant. Nobody grows watermelons in our area here because our summers are very cold. So even getting watermelons 40-50 pounds like we have been in previous years was shocking all the neighbors and friends that we could grow watermelons that big. And we've never really tried to get them big, so this year I'm actually determined to try to grow a big one. And so I think I've already beat our record from previous years, and it's still pretty early in the season. This guy's still gonna grow. It's gaining about 4 pounds a day, just judging by how big it's got in 2.5 to 3 weeks. There's another plant here that I treated the same way. I dug very deep holes. I filled them with compost and manure, and the roots are most likely reaching the water table since we're low here, and that's why we have so much success growing watermelons here, because we don't have to water them. But this one just wouldn't germinate in that spot, and so it had a late start. So this watermelon is behind. This one got started about a week ago, and this is how big it's gotten in a week. Well, there was actually like 4 of them, and I finally narrowed it down to 1. Found the perfect shape that I wanted, and then took the rest of the watermelons off, fed them to the cows, and left 1. So this one's gonna be behind my giant watermelon, but it still might get pretty big. We still have about a month left, I think, of decent weather for it to grow before it starts getting cold. See, this brown rot is just getting to all the peaches. I didn't know that Grand Coulee was this susceptible to brown rot. They're not even ripe yet. I wish I could just like pull them all off. Oh, also, Shipova pear fruited for the first time this year. Shipova pear grafted to Hawthorn. You can see Hawthorn is suckering. Hawthorn suckering everywhere. Shipova pear grafted here. You can even see the Hawthorn is trying to sucker everywhere. Shipova pears. So you can grow Shipova pears on Hawthorn. It has now been confirmed. That's also one of my multi-graft plum trees with like several varieties on it. I'll get to it in the future when it starts getting plums. So that's kind of this corner here that I wanted to show. I'll keep you updated. We'll see how big this watermelon gets. I'm hoping to get over 100 pounds. They do get up to 300 pounds for the record sizes. I think the record for Washington State was 174 pounds. And so it'd be nice to hit at least 100 pounds. We are a little bit colder up here, so we'll see what happens. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit like on the video. That helps my channel. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you next time.